Blessings, bright ones. Welcome to day 6 in the creative matrix of divine frequency, where all is uplifting, all is inspirational, all is supportive and life-giving. All is creating this space for us to discover and explore what can be. Everything that we're tapping into is opening these doors of consciousness within to remember that life can be easy and effortless. It can be gentle. It can be nurturing. It doesn't always have to feel like it's a challenge and a struggle. Sometimes we are so focused on the busyness of our life. I'm sure you understand this. It's so easy to become distracted by everything that is calling your attention. And sometimes it takes a moment, just a moment to breathe, just to breathe into presence, to breathe into gratitude and appreciation for this moment, for all that surrounds you, seen and unseen. And I'm sensing that that is today's focus. Not just being in receptivity, opening up to all that flows on infinite levels of being, but to be in appreciation for all that flows. It's sometimes so easy to align with a sense of insecurity or doubt or fear. It's so easy to focus on that one element that isn't quite coming together. And the truth is that if we bring our attention to that little element, that one little aspect of life, no matter how great it appears, if we bring all of our focus to that one little aspect of life that appears or feels a bit challenged, a bit stagnant, a bit inflexible, we are forgetting to open our awareness up to all of the elements of life that are working in our favor, that are here to support us. It's a practice of redirecting our energy from that which is inflexible to that which is open and expansive. So it may sound like I'm repeating this message day after day in different ways, because it's true. I most certainly am, not with intention to do so, but as I open my awareness up to Spirit will continuously repeat some messages because they wish to layer them into our awareness in gentle ways. When I first started opening to Spirit, to Source, to this infinite plane of divine consciousness in a very intimate and personal way, they would begin saying to me daily, over and over and over, you are loved, you are safe. You are so loved, you are safe. You are safe and loved, you are safe and loved. Same messages over and over. And I, being very grateful from my level of conscious awareness, kept saying, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It was as if they were greeting me hello, and I was honoring their presence at the level I was able to understand it. And one day Spirit said, we repeat these words to you, not because they're pretty to say. We repeat them to you because you haven't yet accepted them as your authentic truth. You are safe and you are loved. The moment you really accept it as your truth, we will stop repeating these words to you. We repeat them because we love you and we want you to hear this. And I understood that sometimes all of the beauty, all of the blessings, all of the gifts and opportunities for healing that flow to us, We wish to be so self-contained, so independent that we don't even understand, recognize, and appreciate the bounty, the epic beauty that is being shared with us. We're so connected to just what's on the surface that we forget this moment, this exact moment right here between me and you can be the pivotal moment of awakening in your life. Not because it has to be, because when your soul is ready to remember that life can be gentle and beautiful, all infinite consciousness will have space to pour through your awareness, your understanding of life and self and all that is, and awaken this truth within. Activate this truth within. Bring it to a level of intimate knowing within your personal journey and experience. I'm saying these words to you over and over each day because if I plant these little seeds and you move forward in your journey each day, when you come face to face with something that is a challenge, with something that appears to be overwhelming, you can come back to the remembrance that it doesn't have to be a struggle. You come back to the remembrance that we've been layering in each day to remember that it can be effortless. And when you trust that the potential for ease and grace is there, you begin to look, you begin to open up your sight to imagine, to perceive where the support is coming from. This is what we wish to inspire you with today, to really appreciate the potential held in each sacred moment that is. This moment here and now, this perfect, pristine, blessed moment of intimacy between myself and yourself, and every moment that is, seen and unseen. You have all of this support flowing through you, all of this love, all of this assistance wishing to guide you forward, inspire you forward from the most positive, most inspiring place that can be. People ask, how do I step into that? And I will repeat over and over and over that you begin in this exact moment. You begin in this exact moment to be gentle, innocent, pure in your awareness that you wish to welcome in all that is love. Yesterday we stepped into, perhaps that was 2 days ago, sorry, that might have been day 4. We stepped into really being receptive, really just opening ourselves to receive without any attachment to what we receive, as long as it was loving. Our consciousness is expanding and spirit is saying you're at the point where you can begin to just imagine how deep and profound each moment is. Not because you need to stay connected to that deeper understanding, but because you need to recognize, okay, or you would be blessed to recognize that all of the support and the love, all of the healing, all of the resource, all that would support your journey, it exists right here, right now. And when we step into a path of appreciation, of valuing ourselves and all that we're connected to, we begin to accept deeper and deeper levels of power, of support, of love. So it's not just about recognizing that it exists. Spirit's asking us to recognize that all of this potential is personal to you. You have a reason to be thankful here today. Seen and unseen, things are orchestrating themselves for you to benefit you. So believe in that graceful, easy, supportive outcome. Believe in it. It needs space to move through your awareness, your consciousness, your life, your existence. So believe in it. Really be appreciative of who you are and what you are connected to. I'm going to ask Source to communicate with me now, because I'm feeling the snake rising. I'm really feeling the Kundalini rising. It's our connection to personal power, where we're knowing that we're ready to rise, because all consciousness, all life exists on all of these multi-dimensional planes of being, one level after another. We can look at it as a rising, that as we begin to open our awareness to what lies above and above and above, we're connected to our own higher truth, our own greater connection, all the infinite awareness that is. And this snake, as it really anchors into the earth plane and rises and rises and rises until it stands in fullness and confidence, this snake activates that portal of light and energy within. And I see, we'll call it a veil, a portal directly in front of us. Remember that I am you, you are me. We're in one moment of connection right now. One time, one place, one energy of connection right now. And I'll tell it to you as I see. There is a veil before us right now. This veil is showing me the bounds of our own current consciousness. What's on this side of the veil, where we are, is everything we believe to be true. Whether we question ourselves or we doubt whether we're supported, whether we haven't yet trusted that full expansion of love that flows, everything that we're connected to right now is what we are comfortable with. It's this side of the veil. And there is this doorway, this plane of consciousness that is presenting itself to us. And we haven't yet pierced through. We haven't yet lifted the veil to unite with all of the awareness and understanding that exists on the other side of this veil. So knowing that you and I, all of us are connected together as one. We are supporting each other. I'm holding on to you, you're holding on to me in the most supportive, most nurturing way that can be. We are doing this together, and we're ready. We're ready to step forward into that next level of soul expansion. But I ask because we're very connected to a little bit of logic also, and sometimes we need that support. So I ask Source to show me what exists on the other side of this veil. What is it that we together are piercing into? I thought they would show me something about personal power, something about shattering fear, something very earthbound. Because when I sense the Kundalini rising, I sense us coming into our power. But when I begin to pierce through the veil to see what's on the other side, I see our own hearts having space to expand. What's being presented to us today is an opportunity to love ourselves more fully. And I'm getting goosebumps everywhere as I say this, just energy coursing through. An opportunity to love ourselves into wholeness, into acceptance, into self-appreciation, into all that reminds us, wow, of how blessed we are to be who we are, where we are right here in this moment. It's an expansion of our own heart that they are bringing to us today. And all these beautiful beings in nature are supporting this growth. They're asking us to leave behind, wow, I understand. They're asking us to shed the old perceptions of self, to leave behind our shadowed understanding of self. Think about what the snake teaches us in nature. The snake goes through this metamorphosis where it sheds a skin and renews itself. It comes so close to the edge of transitioning and departing from this world. Everything in its awareness comes to a standstill so that it can shed the old and step forward anew. Spirit is saying, when you pierce through this veil, this perception of separation between yourself and yourself, your greater truth, the doubts, the fears, the insecurities that are a learned assumption, an adopted perception of truth, they won't be able to journey forward with you. This is an initiation that will free us. I could feel the power. It's almost difficult to speak because I just want to experience. I want to run into it. I want to be free from all of those old belief systems that no longer support me. And Spirit says, this is a healing. This is a gift of divine attunement that will free you from all of the unserving, all of the outdated, all of the unsupportive, limited perceptions that keep you from being in love. Not in love, our perception of being in love. From being, existing, allowing yourself to just be in love. Love that is eternal, love that is constant, love that is all-encompassing, love that is pure. To be in love with yourself and with the gift of life and all that is. Just to be in love, to breathe in love, to walk forward, to explore, to imagine, all in love. Spirit says, all of us have this desire to truly be accepted, appreciated, valued, treasured, cherished as we are. All of us just wish to be safe in this exact moment and know that we are enough. But Spirit says in this moment, because they love you, that the greatest way to step into this from an empowered point of view, where it begins to reshape your world, it begins to transform everything that you're a part of, is to really embrace this level of love for yourself. It has to be something that you step into for yourself. That's what's going to take all the energy that once held you back from believing that you were beautiful, that you are perfect, that you are extraordinary and wondrous as you are. That's what's going to disconnect you from all of those limited thoughts we once held on to and bring us forward into this ever expanding potential of being in love, regardless of what's happening outwardly. Just really, wow, just breathing and being gentle with yourself. I'm exactly where I need to be. Wow, look at how far I've come. Look at what I'm brave enough to believe in, to trust in. Look at what I am bold enough to welcome into my world. An experience of love that cannot be shifted by the winds that flow through each day. By no outward source can my state of love, of bliss, of appreciation be shifted. I get to be in love. Wow. I'm loving that these very deep earth energies are merging in with what I perceive to be very divine, very elevated frequency. And they laugh and say, don't you understand? This energy pouring through. Don't you understand that the time for separation is gone? And this is the divine plane of being. We're just exploring this divine state of being in a very physical way, but it's not separate from the divine plane. It's all one. It's all one. It's all one. There's nothing outside of this exact moment. There's nothing outside of this exact moment. Because this is where your awareness is. So this is your reality. This is your truth. Now, it's possible that your understanding of this moment and this truth is right here. But when we really connect to our heart space and we're in love and we're not in resistance, we're not in doubt and we're not in fear, we can begin to expand our level of understanding until it blossoms and it grows and it really opens up to the infinite now moment that is, that eternal moment that supports us uniquely, us intimately, speaks to us, moves for us, breathes for us. We are stepping into self-expansion, an understanding of who we are upon these higher planes. But we must take the first step to step through each initiation, each blessed attunement that is offered to us without holding on to the logic of what it means. I wish to free myself from all of the self-imposed limitations that I sometimes hold on to. I wish to free myself from all the self-doubt, all of the understanding of unworthiness in any way. I'm going to leave it behind and I'm going to see myself walking right through that beautiful gateway of initiation. I pierce right through so easily, effortlessly, to accept Accept the blessings that are being offered. I choose to live in love. I'm comfortable with being in love with you here in this moment and with all that is seen and unseen, within and throughout. I accept, I allow, I receive. Wow. And so I feel uplifted. And I'm going to leave you to face your own world from an uplifted point of view, from an uplifted point of being. Look at your world and focus upon everything that is supportive and everything that is nurturing you. That's how we begin to really trust in the safe and secure world that they wish us to be present in all moments. This is the creative matrix, and it's your opportunity to embrace these expansive points of view. Let it be your own perfect journey. Allow yourself to just be in any way that you are comfortable in being. If you wish to work with me personally, individually, on your own goals, on your own intentions in life, if you're going through a transformation and need a cheerleader, if you need to you need someone to keep you focused and on point, connect with me. This is what I'm here for. I have always held a prayer in my heart that said, let me be your voice. Let me be the voice for the divine and all that is love upon this earth plane. So let me support you. Visit my website, alaniastarhawk.com. I look forward to uniting with you in every way that uplifts our souls. I am you, and you are me. Namaste. Blessings, bright ones. You are loved. You are safe. And so it is.